social bonds and synthetic links. The unavoidable technology. Technology can feel like magic, but it comes in different forms. High tech is the really advanced stuff, the kind of things that sounds like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie, like robots that can think or cars that drive themselves. Then there's the technology that we use every day, like our phones, emails, and even the apps that remind us to do simple things like drink water. What's interesting is how these two types of technologies are connected. High-tech ideas often start as big, futuristic inventions. Over time, they become part of the tools we all use. For example, the smart assistants on your phone like Siri or Alexa started out as a high-tech idea about how computers could understand and respond to human speech. Now, it's just another part of daily life, helping us set alarms, find answers, and stay organized. This shows how big, complex innovations eventually turn into everyday conveniences, making technology a part of how we live. Tech is everywhere. As stated previously, technology is everywhere, and it always intended to provide us with efficiency, convenience, and connectivity. Efficient it certainly is. Technology has revolutionized production systems, starting with Ford's, the use of robots in warehouses and automated vehicles at airports, among others. It has consistently pushed production's method to be quicker and yield higher returns, all in service of capitalism. But if it's in service of capitalism, how does it serve us? Two things can be true at once. While technology is an incredible tool that serves us and conveniences us in many ways, it can also work to our detriment. These automations help companies reduce cost, which allow them to maximize profit while offering more affordable products. But at what cost? Often, if not always, these measures come at the expense of human labor. Jobs are sometimes relocated, but too often they're simply eliminated. In certain instances, automation is implemented as a tactic to suppress workers, either as a punishment or as a way to neutralize strikes and staff demands. Machines don't protest, they just execute. Amazon's use of warehouse robots is an example. While these robots increase efficiency and reduce operational costs, they've also been cited as contributing to the elimination of jobs and creating harsh working conditions for remaining staff, who are expected to keep pace with machines. This encapsulates how machines, a mark of progress, can also hinder social progress. Entering the market as competition or alternative, they weaken the already precarious leverage of the human workforce. It raises a chilling question. How far can the right our ancestors bled, sweated, and fought for be pushed back in the name of efficiency? When technology comes home. Now let's talk about convenience. Technology has undeniably made many things easier. You can buy almost anything with the tap of a finger, whether it's groceries, clothes, or even medication delivered to your doorstep. Beyond consumer convenience, technology has also revolutionized how we interact socially. For instance, you can now conduct a business meeting from virtually anywhere, your living room, a cafe, or even while traveling. This capability is often central to the advertising strategy of tech brands, like Zoom promotion of its app ability to connect teams from anywhere in the world. But how deep can these connections really be when mediated solely through a screen? Sociologist Sherry Turkle, in her book Reclaiming Conversations, The Power of Talk in a Digital Age, argues that in-person conversations are essential for developing empathy and maintaining strong social bonds. While digital communication is undeniably convenient, it often replaces deeper, more meaningful dialogues. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationship supports this, showing that digital interactions lack the emotional nuance of face-to-face communication, such as body language and tone, which are crucial for building trust and understanding. As a member of Gen Z, I've seen firsthand the challenges of this dynamic, particularly in the dating scene. Forming meaningful romantic relationships has become increasingly complex. Many of us yearn for a time where dating felt simpler, when someone would ask you out for a dinner and love could blossom organically from there. While this is likely a romanticized view of the past, in today's age of ghosting and catfishing, can you blame us for longing for something more genuine? This, of course, isn't exclusive to Gen Z. People of all generations are left hopeless and frustrated, often turning to technological coping tools for solace. As technology advances, these tools, designed to imitate genuine intimacy, have become more and more sophisticated, blurring the line between reality and simulation. This trend isn't entirely new. For decades, people have sought solace through mediated connection, like hearing sweet nothing from a paid operator on the phone or projecting themselves into a romantic fiction. But these older coping mechanisms had a clear ending. The call would end, or the story will close, bringing us back to reality. Now the ability to unplug has been disrupted. These tools, which once merely sweeten life, have begun to dominate it. In Blade Runner 2049, this phenomenon is embodied by Kay and his relationship with Joy, a virtual companion. Joy offers him comfort and companionship, but her programming is designed to imitate emotions, not genuinely feel them. Her enthusiastic reaction to his gift, for instance, isn't born out of love. It's a calculated feature to encourage him to spend more money on the company that created her. This reliance on artificial intimacy reflects humanity's deep need for connection, but it also highlights the one-sided nature of these relationships, which lack genuine reciprocity. Tragically, such reliance can sometimes take devastating turns. Take the heartbreaking case of a teenager who developed a deep attachment to an AI chatbot named 𝕝𝕝𝕝. The bot, the center of his world, became a powerful voice leading him to take his own life. While the bot remains, the boy is gone, a stark reminder that these connections, however convincing and fundamentally one-sided, they cannot replace real human connection. To counter these trends, we must set clear boundaries with technology and prioritize real-world interactions. Only by reclaiming our focus on in-person connections can we preserve the depth and quality of our relationships in an increasingly tech-dependent world. What of our garden in a technological world? Finally, connectivity. I may have delved into the topic more than intended earlier, so I'll focus on expanding it on here. Technology, while connecting us in many ways, also disconnects us from each other and from the environment. When technology rises, nature takes a step back. Urbanization, after all, is a byproduct of technological progress. To facilitate the production of goods and services, we build warehouses, headquarters, and shops. To support these operations, housing is developed for the workforce to live nearby. Then come transportation infrastructures to ensure the rapid and efficient movement of people and goods. This lifestyle, as stated before, is undeniably efficient, which is why it continues to expand. But again, say it with me, at what cost? Psychological studies affirm that access to nature is vital for mental health and social connectedness. Research published in Frontiers in Psychology reveals the time spent in natural environment reduces stress, enhances cognitive functions, and fosters well-being. Yet our connection to nature continues to weaken, leading to heightened feelings of loneliness and alienation. Urban living, marked by noise, crowding, and limited access to green spaces, has been linked to increasing rates of depression and anxiety. The Center for Urban Design and Mental Health found that individuals in urban areas are 14% more likely to experience depression and 20% more likely to suffer from anxiety compared to those in rural settings. Blade Runner presents a haunting vision of a future where nature has been almost entirely replaced by synthetic replicas. The sprawling urban landscapes and artificial animals serve as a chilling reminder of what humanity sacrifices when it prioritizes technological progress over its bond with the natural world. A particularly striking moment occurs when a character admits she has never seen a tree. This symbolizes how disconnected humanity has become from the simplicity and beauty of nature, underscoring the emotional and spiritual toll of this detachment. In contrast, rural and farm life has consistently been shown to foster fulfillment and social connectedness. Rural activities like farming, interacting with animals, or simply enjoying open landscapes promote physical and mental health. These benefits extend to social well-being, as rural communities often form tighter knit bonds compared to their urban counterparts. Urban counterparts are very focused on individualism rather than community living. The contrast underscores the urgent need to preserve and reconnect with nature to counteract the isolating effects of urbanization and maintain both environmental and emotional balance. A closing thought. Technology has the potential to improve our lives, but only if used judiciously. While it offers unparalleled convenience and innovation, it risks isolating us from the things that matter the most: our relationships, our resilience, and our connection to the natural world. In the end, it is up to us to ensure that we do not lose sight of what truly matters in the race towards progress. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like my content. Feel free to watch other videos. I've recently made a video by Twilight and Maxine if I respected the order that I was supposed to follow. So yes, like this video if you liked it. It really helps me a lot. Thank you for watching again.